We are on chapter 33 in Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus. All right, ready for some more excitement? The next day after school, I made my way to the bus, hoping I would find Connor on it. Instead, I found Dad standing in front of it, waiting for me. What are you doing here, Dad? I asked him. I brought you this. He lifted up a bag he had strapped over his shoulder and hung around my neck. It's got your shorts and t-shirt in it, shin guards, and Mom ordered you a brand new pair of cleats with Velcro. I sighed. Dad, I'm not saying you have to try out, he said. I'm just giving you the option. You can either turn around and make your way to the field over there, or you can carry this bag onto the bus and go home. He kissed my forehead. It's your choice, Sheebs. I watched him walk away. I stood there on the sidewalk as the kids poured into the buses, my soccer bag hanging around my neck, still hoping I might see Connor. I had loved soccer from the very first kick in second grade. I was so good at it. It almost felt like I was cheating because I used my feet for my hands, and you're not allowed to use your hands in soccer, but don't tell anyone. Soccer ended up being the good bonding experience Dad had always wanted for us. He would practice with me at home after school, and we would watch soccer games on TV together, after the Lone Ranger, of course. We had fun cheering on Brazil. I don't know why we cheered on Brazil, but I think it was because they called it football instead of soccer. Dad said that made so much more sense. I asked him what football would be called then, if soccer was called football. Man smash, he said. Dad and I weren't the only ones who loved it, though. Mom always came to all my games. She was like one of those embarrassing, crazy people you hear about who take kids' sports way too seriously. She would constantly yell at the coach, and my coach would threaten to ban her from the game. The coach was my dad. You getting on or what, Aven? The bus driver asked, startling me. It was hard to think about putting myself out there again, trying to be a part of a new team, at a new school, with a new coach. Everyone was watching me. But there are a lot of hard things in life. Who would I be if I gave up when things got hard? I'd tell you who I'd be. The Queen of Sheba. I looked up at the bus driver. Not today, I told him, and turned and walked away. Yeah, Aven. A little excited about this decision. Chapter 34. I dropped my bag onto the bench by the field and walked over to a cluster of soccer balls. I pulled one out of the group with my foot and started dribbling it around slowly. I glanced at a small group of girls who were also trying out for the team. They were all talking and laughing together. I went back to dribbling the ball around, focusing all my attention on it, trying not to think about the group of girls standing on the other side of the field. Hi, I heard someone say from behind me. I stopped the ball with my foot and turned around. It was the girl I had briefly spoken with in science class on my first day of school. She had her long brown hair pulled up in a ponytail. Aven, right? She said. I breathed heavily from working with the ball. That's right. I'm Jessica, she said, tightening her ponytail. We were watching you with the ball. My stomach sank. Of course they were watching me. I tried not to let my shoulders slump. Oh? You're really good. How long have you been playing? Oh, I said a little more brightly. Since about second grade. How about you? This is my second year. I'm sure you'll make the team. I hoped my smile wasn't so big that I looked spastic. You think so? Definitely. You have really good control over the ball. Thanks. You're going to love being on the soccer team, Jessica went on, like I had already made it. It's so fun when we have away games. Last year we did makeovers on the bus, and we prank called Coach Fuller on her cell phone from the back. That's her over there. Jessica pointed at a short, stout, gray-haired woman who was intensely studying a piece of paper on the other side of the field. After like the 10th time we did it, she started yelling, I'm gonna call the cops on you, you hoodlum! Everyone on the bus could hear her. She laughed. It was hilarious. Olivia filmed her on her phone. She gestured at the group of girls. I assumed one of them was Olivia. We'll show you the video. It's so funny. That sounds like fun, I said. I hope I make it. You'll love it. We also have pizza parties, and last year we had a team slumber party. Coach Fuller called us over to get started. I guess we'd better go, I said to Jessica. She smiled at me. Yeah, let's go. She motioned for me to follow her, and even though I walked beside her on the way to the coach, I felt more like dancing. All right, Avon, yay, she decided to try out for soccer. Her dad had been kind of hinting at this all along, trying to get her up out of bed on Saturday mornings to go practice on the field. He wasn't giving up the whole idea of her playing soccer. And I love the way that the interaction between Avon and her father didn't demand that she go try out. He still left the decision up to her because after all, it's her life. But he was very encouraging of her, and he made it well known that he thought she would be successful, and I think that really helped her to make that decision. And what do you think? Was it a good decision? I think so. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Take care.